My name is Hussein Kanori, and I am originally from Sudan. I have been away from my country for 13 years. This is the story of my return home after all of that time. We just arrived in Khartoum airport. We are in our way home. This is the King of Egypt, Farouk Cemetery. It's a very famous cemetery because King Farouk used to be king of Sudan and Egypt. There's a big mosque in the center of Khartoum, call it Farouk Mosque as well. كل خطوات دي كنت أفتش فيها. In Khartoum, I am very happy to see my grandfather's house and to see my sister, cousin, and my grandmother. I have mixed feeling of happiness and sadness because some people who used to be here are not here anymore. Today is my first day. This is my granddad's house in Khartoum. Before we continue our journey to Sinar, we are here and we have to see some official to do some paperwork. First of all, we need to go to British embassy to register ourselves that we arrive in Sudan and what we do. My feeling as a Sudanese in Sudan, and I have to go to office where foreign people they come to register themselves, is a strange feeling really, but I will do it. It is nice feeling to be home, but it will be even more so tomorrow when I go to Sinar and see my mother, brother and sister. But before that, I have to go and register as a foreigner. Yeah, people they pay different amounts. If you're a doctor, that means you're high ranking, that means your salary is high, so you pay higher fees. If you're just labor, you pay a lower fee. If you really live outside and you don't have a job, you have to swear in the Quran to say you're not working and you don't have money, and they will let you go. But you still have to pay for your visa. Good. Now I'm preparing to go to the bus station. I'm going to Sinar, where my mom and the rest of my family are. Yeah, it's very busy because it's New Year's, so everybody want to go home, and there's like a holiday for 3 days. That's why everybody move. Normally it's not busy like that. Never Sinar. Sinar, never Sinar, Sinar, Sinar. So I'm in the bus with my cousin Asim. We're taking a bus to go to Sinar, my hometown, where we will be filming the celebrating of Prophet Muhammad's birthday, where we call it the Mawlid. When you say Mawlid, that's what it means, Prophet Muhammad's birthday. So, well, it's nice because I'm going to see my mom and my brother, family, and my hometown friends. I'm not worried, but I expect it to be different than I know it. Yeah, they will be different than I know it. Everything seems to be different. Yeah, even people I know, they look different. So the country look different as well. Last time I was involved, I was attending a Mawlid celebration. It might be 20 years when I was kids, because I've been away for a long time. Even the Mawlid is like 12 days a year. So that's the one time when I come to the funeral, it wasn't Mawlid time. So it's a long story how I left my country and what I've been through until I end up where I am now. So I've never been in Mawlid like 20 years. So I look forward to see it and how the people celebrate it. I am finally arriving in Sinar in the evening. All of the family, friends, and neighbors are waiting for my reception.
My mother, she's really sick, but she is very happy to see me, and I am very happy to see her. In our culture, greeting and blessing is always taken from parents and elders. I'm really happy to see everyone. Even the children are still awake to greet me. Also, some of them were not even born when I was last in Sudan. My first morning in Sinar, my feeling is that I have missed every single wall and every single street. My plan is to go around the town and meet some friends and to talk about my memories with them.
Mayo? Alhamdulillah. كيف تمام خير والله ما في ان شاء الله خير كيف تمام والله كيف اكون وليد ايوه خلاص كويس كيف الحال؟ لا ما تجي عليكم السلام ورحمة الله أستاذ كيف الحال
It's strange for me because everything looks different and everything tastes different. Also, I was in contact with people from home, but the way they talk to me is make me feel everything has changed. When I came home, the change is bigger than expected. I did observe some people, they look at me in the way different than they used to look at me. So I feel like I changed as well. I don't know, for them it's a bad and good way. Maybe I get old a little bit. Or maybe they used to look at me like a kids and I'm not kids anymore.
Yeah, I mean, this man here, when I lie down to get something, he tell me, move your head, there's people filming me. So he want me out of the shot because you're filming him. That's why he make me laugh.
This is my uncle, Al-Tijani Abubakar Shatta. He has the same name as my dad. He worked there selling and buy the vegetable from the farmer. He's a very nice man. I remember when I was young, he was treated me very well. So I love him. The second day in our house, people are preparing for Mawlid. This is something I really miss. Mawlid is the Prophet Muhammad's birthday, which is people in all Muslim countries, they celebrate it except Saudi Arabia. My family are preparing food to feed all the procession of the Mawlid when they pass by in front of our house. The Mawlid starts on the first day with the procession, and the celebration it goes on 12 days.
procession, they start in the beginning with the military, music, and the police, and that's the official things, the government side of it. And then different section of the Sufism they follow. Each section has its own way of charting and dress, but the color green, it is the main things of all of them. My mother is now a very important person for all our family, and that's how the whole community see her as well. Those people are the Mukashfia, the section of Sufism most of my family are belong to. They just get into our house to greet my mom because she's very sick. She cannot go out for them. It's something I really like about them to do that to my mom. She feel happy. I'm quite sure she will feel happy about that.
My mom is the person all the time I learn from. I thought I get adult, I learn everything that mother can teach it to her son or something. But from the difficulties has, sorry to go back to my brothers who passed away again, my mom, she's like teaching me how to be patient and how to accept the destiny and meaning of destiny. She always teaching us. It's like somebody has been sick in the bed for 8 years like this. I mean, I've seen a lot of her friends older than her and friend of her older sister is still around walking and she cannot do that. She's still happy. She still thanks God for whatever happened. I think my mom is an incredible person that you can learn of, you can learn from. We're just about to go in to watch the Mawlid. I wish we can watch it because people started watching us. I'm just about to get in here where the Gaby is a part of the Sufism. I'm just about to get in and see how it looks like. For me, it doesn't look like any difference from what I used to see before. This is Al-Mukashfia. Al-Mukashfia is one part from the Gaby where we visit first. And this is a different section. Different section. they're really charging very hard, and they have very special rhythm and way dancing. This type of sweet for the boys. Elephant could be bigger than this. It could be big as this. That's always for boys. This is for girl. This is the bride, they call it arusa. They always, this is the girl favorite. If you had a daughter, you always buy this one for her. With a special umbrella. And here, the horse is for boys. Yeah, this is, it's all made by sweet. I've got two of those. And this, I think I'm happy. I don't get horse or camel or whatever, but I'm happy from what I've got. I treat myself very well. I think I deserve it. I'm going home.
This is the last day of my journey, and I need to visit my father and brother's graves. I cannot visit home without visiting my father and my brother's grave to say prayer for them and to ask God to forgive them. Now my journey is coming to the last 3 hours before I leave.
My mom, with all the sickness, she losing 2 young sons recently. But with all that, she still is strong and she believes in God. It might be a very difficult time for her, and all the memory come back now. As I feel myself, all the memory of my brother is coming back. But I have to tell her that I'm coming back soon, so she will be strong when I say goodbye to her.
لا إله إلا الله
محمد رسول الله.
إن شاء الله أشوفك في ساعة خير.
إن شاء الله.
أنا بجي قريب إن شاء الله، ما بتأخر تاني.
إن شاء الله.
سامح؟ مع السلامة.
الله يبارك فيك، تمشي بالسلامة يا
الله
أبويا.
يسلمك، الله يبارك فيك، مع السلامة.
الله يبارك فيك.
الله يسلمك.
شكرا لك.
مع السلامة. إلى اللي راح.
السلامة إن شاء الله.
مع السلامة. مع السلامة. مع السلامة.
طيب أنا بكرة أجي.
This has been very important journey for me. It's made me see a lot of things that I was thinking about and I seen in the telly.
If I want to be honest to speak about my feeling back to UK, you know, that's the only country in the world I have my own house, and always you free and relax in your own house more than your father's house. But the balance is Sudan is my country, and that's why my family, and that's why I grew up. In some sense, I feel England is more home than Sudan for me as well. You know, it's the time I spend here. It's long. It's long, and I've been
treated, I educated, I had a friend, I have my own life here. So I feel like going back home is true.